Alright guys, today I'm going to be showing you how to create your own post on my website. So we're going to go ahead, go to googlescholars.com/structures. Press enter, and then basically right off the get-go we can start looking for structures. So in my case this week, one of the structures I was interested in is the gyrus rectus, and we don't have any information on it. So we're going to go ahead and click add words, and at the top here I'm going to put the structure name. Now when it comes to, this is where we're going to be creating, putting most of the information for our post. But before we do that, you go over to categories and click on structures. The word category will be deleted eventually, but try not to use that one if possible. So there is a general template that I've used when adding a structure. We're going to go ahead and go through those. When we start off, we've got also known as, which is fairly straightforward. As we found out last week, when it came to Heschel's gyrus, it definitely, a lot of structures do have a lot of names, so it's a handy thing to have. The next thing is code. In this case, I'm not sure what the code is for the gyrus rectus. I haven't had time to look it up, but basically that's what you're going to find in most of our atlases. So continuing on, going to function, and I'm going to go ahead here and just copy paste this, and I'm just going to kind of cheat a little bit here just so you guys don't have to watch 8 minutes of video to get the gist of it. But basically you keep going, adding to the different things. If you are making a post and you do not have all the information, it's possible that you can't find an afferent or efferent, whatever the case might be. It's not a big deal, just don't add it if you don't know. So just write down n/a. I don't think anyone will have an issue with that. Even if you can only fill in up a couple things. If it's a new structure, go nuts, add it. Just like I said, if you're going to put information, make sure that you've got a resource for it. So here we go. If when I copy paste, it gives me a bit of a problem with the subtitles, but that's not really that big a deal. Just go here, add this, like that. Alright, so a couple things I want to show you guys out of this. What I think is obviously the best feature of this site is the referencing. It's done automatically. So in this case, I found one of the functions was involved in the identification of faces. But now I need to add a reference to this. So how do I do so? Well, it's fairly simple. All I need to do is put a square bracket, write down ref, finish a square bracket, and then I insert my resource here. And then I finish off with a square bracket, a backslash, and ref. Now, I know it looks messy right now to be looking at all this, but whenever you're going to publish this, you're going to see that it comes off as quite clean. So you can go over it, over your post before you want to take a look at it. See if you want to add any spaces anywhere, enters, whatever the case might be. I usually put one after here, but we can just go ahead and preview this. So this is pretty much what our post looks like. You see I have put one extra space there so we can take that out. And yeah, basically all the resources go here. So when I click on them, it brings me exactly right to it. Took a shitload of time to do that, but it's definitely worthwhile. So the biggest thing for me when we do posts is just reference, 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 reference. If you don't have a reference, it's bullshit. Don't put it up. And finally, I'm going to go ahead and show you guys how to add images. So the last section here that I forgot to put is images. So how do we insert an image? Well, we're going to go over here and you're going to see basically a picture right here. You're going to have the image saved on your desktop. So if you're using a Mac, it's Command-Shift-4, and if you're using a Windows computer, then I would recommend using Snagit or something of that category. But I use Snagit and I love it. So we're going to go down here, click Browse. I'm going to find an image, the image that I want to upload, and click Open. And then go ahead and click Upload. Give it a sec, depending on how fast your internet connection is, and you're going to see that it shows up here. So now I'm going to right click, And if it's a small image, you can go ahead and go send bare image. But I know this one's pretty big, so I'm going to go ahead and send a 400 by 400 thumbnail. So we can go ahead and close this, and we're going to see that my images showed up here. Perfect. So I'm going to save this, and now I'm going to go preview. You're going to see that the image is at the bottom. Now, I know the image, now you're saying, I can't even see this shit. Like, what are you doing? So we're going to click on it, and then you're going to get the full picture. I don't know, that's my preference, that I don't really care how you guys want to do it. It's just if you add a really big image, it might kind of get squished a little bit, as you can see if you look up the hippocampal formation post. So pretty much that's it, guys. I hope you guys enjoy the site. I know it should be a great help to all of us. All right?